guys. Dang, I'm digging that new quarantine look you got going on. If you are here because you want to learn how to trick your brain to like doing hard things, not Russian roulette hard things, but things like working out consistently to be a beast, or being more present with those awesome people in your life, or maybe just to build some bulletproof confidence so you can kick life's, then today I'm going to show you exactly how to trick your brain to like doing hard things, starting with be a kid again. Whoa, are you trying to tell me that I have to start doing pull my finger jokes and armpit farts again? Of course not. I know this sounds kind of cheesy to some of you guys, but in the moments where I'm lacking the motivation and willpower to do something, I put myself in the mindset that I'm a kid again. In those moments where you're negotiating if you should go to the gym or eat those amazing cookies that look so delicious, or even in the moments where you consider not changing your underwear during quarantine. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. In those moments, put yourself back in your 5-year-old self and remember how amazing it was to feel like you had superpowers. There was nothing you couldn't do. Let me tell you a true story. Legit scared my mom with a bed sheet. I ain't trying to brag, but when I was a kid, I used to pretend that I was Superman. So I would tie a bed sheet around my neck like a cape. My mom would always be scared because, I was like 5. I had a little brother who, if given the opportunity, would jump on that bed sheet as I'm tearing through the kitchen, saving cats from the kitchen table. It would effectively cause a guillotine death trap. So the greatest lady in the universe, my grandma, sewed me a red cape. And after that, I didn't have time for small-time little evil brothers. I was a legit superhero. Why am I telling you all this? Because I want you to put yourself back in the mindset when you were a kid. Dude, you did not fear consequences, getting hurt. Was it dangerous? Were you gonna get in trouble by your parents? Well, you might have cared about that a little bit. Point is, you didn't really have those concerns. What you cared about, the only thing that was on your mind is doing whatever was on your mind. Nothing else. Whatever you intended on doing, that's what was important to you. And so that is what I want you to do. Get in that frame of mind and then open your imagination, be a kid again, be the superhero that you are, that amazing hero. And then once you're in that frame of mind, my next piece of advice is, remember this guys, action removes anxiety. Our brains have this incredible way of tricking us. Yeah, you want to do the tricking? Well, so does your brain. Guys, your brain is constantly trying to keep you warm and safe and cuddly, and it should make you sick. And so you have to realize that your brain is constantly trying to convince you that everything that could go wrong will go wrong. And that's why it's so critically important to understand that once you take action, despite the fear, despite having the anxiety that things could go horribly wrong and you wind up being a massive, colossal, Herculean, well, that actually doesn't sound so bad, loser! Oh, that sounds bad. Those negative feelings turn into amazing feelings of exhilaration, confidence, and pride, which is something that we all use more of when you take action. I mean, think about it. Have you ever watched those first-time skydiver videos when you're bored? I get nervous just thinking about it. Skydiving is crazy. And those first-timers, you can bet your last buck are feeling the pressure and they're fearful and have anxiety up the yin-yang and are thinking of all the things that could go wrong. And you feel it too as you're watching. But the crazy thing is that you see in real time the transformation from, this is quite literally the stupidest thing I've ever done, to, this is quite literally the awesomest thing I've ever done. You experience that transformation with them. So keep in mind that when your brain starts going bananas, that you need to take action. That's what removes the anxiety. And that once you start moving and taking action, your brain is going to get with the program. It's going to help you get through it. If you guys are enjoying this comment, drop me one of these bad boys down below and let me know that you're enjoying the video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified every Monday when I drop fresh, new content for you. This leads me to my next point, which is that your brain tricks you, again, to believe that you need every little, single, teeny weeny, minute detail figured out before you can begin something that is hard, but in reality you don't. I know for me, I struggled with this so much in the beginning, and maybe you're like this too. I used to spend so much physical and mental energy thinking of every single scenario, then negotiating with myself if that was even worth it. And in the end, I never even got around to the thing, or if I did, I never fully committed. And dude, if you can relate, I get it. Maybe you want to go on a diet and start hitting the gym hard so you can get that sexy body that you've always been dreaming of. Or maybe this pandemic was a wake up for you and you realize, dude, I need to get a new skill. I need to develop a skill that can get me out of this 9-to-5 rat race, but it all seems really overwhelming. You don't think I get it. Before I started YouTube 6 months ago, I knew zilch, zero, nada, like not a darn thing about shooting videos, editing videos, scripting, keyword research, YouTube analytics, creating thumbnails. If I had hair, I'd pull it out of my head. But if I listened to this thing keep telling me that I needed to know everything before I started, you would not be watching this video. And if you're still watching this, you're amazing. I love you. Like, dude, I love you. Is that weird? And I just appreciate the support so much. Thank you guys. To drive this point home, you could literally see me reading my script in my first videos. Don't believe me? After like you promised? That's what I'm talking about. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. My name is Joshua Angel, and this is my YouTube channel, Project Dream It, Achieve It, where we give you a new take on the 1% Club. Yeah, pretty bad, but I learned real quick that, hey Brainiac, stop the video before you look at your script. Okay, maybe I'm still working on that, but if you want to trick your brain to like doing hard things, you gotta be a kid again. Remember that action removes anxiety, and know that you will figure it out.